Are there ways that you see ballet evolving to serve as more of a tool for political education and community building in the future? And how does it need to evolve to get there?
If someone wants to go into ballet and they aren't the typical ballet body for whatever that is, and that could be their color, their size, their age, their gender, then their presence in the studio can be a way of pushing back against these stereotypes and norms that are more prevalent in ballet as a profession. There's the difference between like what people do for fun or just for personal enrichment, and then who gets to be a professional. What bodies get to be professionalized? What do they look like? What is their shape? What's their color? What's their gender? And there's always a big discrepancy between people who are doing it at the community level and who gets to be a professional. And so I think the more we can get diversity at the community level, like in the studio, the more diverse the professional like is going to become.
I talk to a lot of dancers from all different backgrounds, ages, abilities, body types, whatever it is, who feel like maybe they don't belong in a ballet studio. And I love the message of, first of all, you do belong there no matter what. And second of all, just by being there, you're helping to democratize the art form and push it
Yeah.
forward.
Someone might walk into a studio and be there for another class, and then they see someone in the ballet class who looks like them, or who's maybe there's an older person and they've always wanted to do ballet, but they thought, oh, that's for young people. I don't have the flexibility, I don't have the strength. And they see an older person in the studio and they go, well, they're doing it, oh, why can't I go do it? It's like you get more people at that community level, that studio level, that class level, then you diversify that pool of people, then that's going to filter up. I think that's the resistance, like pushing up against this power structures and the funding and the public perceptions.
As you were talking, it came to mind. A couple weeks ago, I was at a class, an open class for adult ballet dancers, and one of the parents of the young kids who was coming to drop her daughter off for rehearsal came up to one of the older women in the studio and said, "Thank you so much for continuing to dance. You're such an amazing role model for my daughter and the other kids here." And I think you're right. That's so important to see at the community level, but then also it pushes up against this power structure and changes the way that, or changes the views, I guess, for younger dancers of what they can do in ballet.